just close my eyes and think of you when I'm sleeping with someone new. We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. What the hell do we do this for? I push you out but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. We got that, 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 we kiss me and the world disappears. Tell me the things that I wanna hear. I just wanna stay right here. You push me out, but I come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. We got that love, we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that young love, that young love. We got that young love, that young love. We got that young love, that young love.
Hello and welcome to another Leaded Rapier Sim 09 stream. Finally, after what, freaking how long I've been streaming for, like 16 minutes. I do apologise about the delay. Yeah, it just nothing wanted to work together. I got Streamlabs going and then the camera decided to play out. Got the camera going and Streamlabs decided to play out. Got both of them going and then the internet browser does not want to freaking load. So yeah. One of them streams. So thank you for your patience, guys. I do really appreciate it. I'm going to load in and say a few quick hellos as well. So g'day to Mr. Tootie B, g'day to Mr. Shonda, g'day to Mr. William Kelly, G'day to this leaded Rapier 709. Good stream, guys. Hope you're doing well. As I said, I do really apologise about the slight delay. Sometimes when things do happen, there's not much you can do about it. But we are in for an awesome flight this evening. We are taking the good old Mad Dog out along, as you can see, from Vienna in Austria up into Helsinki in Finland in the Finnair livery. So it's going to be absolutely awesome. Absolutely looking forward to it. It's going to be some stunning scenery. So on the flight up, we're actually heading out this way, and on the flight back, we're heading a different way. So a bit interesting. That's what SimBrief wanted us to do with the weather wise as well. So a bit interesting on that one. Now, what makes it even worse is I actually did some pre-flighting. I actually had passengers on board ready to go, but I won't do that obviously because it takes about a half hour to do it. So we'll have to skip that part. But yeah, I was trying to pre-flight so I had some passengers on board and make it a little bit easier to program it. I have updated it as well. There was a new update that came out today. Obviously, the Mad Dog expansion pack has just been released. The MD88 and the MD83. I believe it's like £25 update on top, which is not bad considering you're getting 2 aircraft with it and a fair bit of options as well. So it's not bad, but obviously the MD82 itself costs an absolute butt ton. But I hope you're all doing well as well. And yes, I'm aware, Sean, that the aircraft is dirty as well. I love the detailing in the livery when it comes to that as well. So that's pretty cool. They just turned my aircon up. I reckon I know what the issue is. I think my alright. That should fix it. NVM needed. Yeah, I am kind of thinking that actually because yeah. Oh, it loads pretty quick, but it just wasn't very happy today because it I turned my computer off last night, and normally I don't. Normally I put it into sleep mode, so, and usually it doesn't like being turned off. Just because the green screen decides it wants to crack the hoots. Because it takes a while for everything to come in. And because it takes about an hour when you do an update to load this plane in as well. So what's cool with this livery is I actually have the tablet on board, so I will be using. You gonna move for me? No. One of them streams, isn't it? One of them bloody streams. Come on. Oh, don't you tell me it's gonna freeze on me. Come on. Thank you. One of them streams, I tell you. Alright. Gotta love it when it's like that. Come on, turn on. I need you to be on so I can get some ground power. Thank you. So you do get an EMP tablet, so you get set up performance, weight, balance, documents and stuff. So we're just going to go to aircraft services, go to ground, that GPU on, let him connect. While we're doing that, I'll just get up my YouTube on the other screen. Now that Firefox has decided it wanted to load. I don't know how Shane feels when streams play up on him. Alright. We should be good now. So jump up to here. That ground power on. Battery on. Now it's 2 clicks to your battery as well, so your second click is will obviously move it across. Sean says you have FPS of 5 to 9 like me then, Wes. I'm glad you're not suffering like definitely not suffering alone. Frame rates are shocking. But once we get up in the air we should be fine, hopefully. So I just need to bring up Simbrew because I need to get my fuel readings. By doing that, seatbelts can go on, arm emergency lights, go to there, start out APU. What do we need for fuel? N511. Okay, so weight and balance. What do we there? About 65% should be enough. Plenty. More than enough. Alright, so let that wind up. Jump down here. And start programming it. Where are we? So we're at low. L O W W. We're at gate 13. No, it's not gonna. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't register in the FMS. So we're gonna go to route. We're going to E F H A. We're going via runway 34. We are going first to LANUX, LANUX, into direct VLM. Next page, direct HCO. Into airway M725 into Renki E not F RENKI into L132 into DL into direct which one? Roppy? There's a few waypoints on this one as well. For only 2 hour, like it's only a 2 hour flight, there's a lot of waypoints. Into EVONA. Oh. I'm assuming it's the top one. Alright. There. EVONA into EVADI into airspace Y370 into Divam. We're using 13, no wonder we're having issues. I'm glad it's not Friday. 13? No, 34. Oh, gate 13. Yeah, well that's probably why we're having issues. I'm sitting there thinking, why are you saying 13 for? And then it clicked. And no wonder we're having issues. Yeah, that kind of explains it. So we're taking off from Lanu 60. Where are you? There's a lot of stars. Sids and stars. Lanu 60. Into arrival of Pexi 6B. That is runway 4, ILS 4 left. Roger that, that's that done. So back to there, performance. It's 11.5 tons. It's 11.50/N, so N means normal burn. Renki L132 Buddler 132, I think you missed Buddler, but is that important if you're still using L312? No, so I don't actually have Buddler on here, on my spin brief. I will check it though, obviously, once I punch in my fuel and do my weights and stuff like that, just to get this thing happy. Gross weight is, what are we? 62.70. Oh, she's heavy. Saying that we can cruise at flight level 340. Cruise speeds, winds are 248 over 23. Takeoff. So what do we got? 134. Oh, so we got some good takeoffs there. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised on that one. But I do know on that one there, Sean, that the because the MD-80 takes a little bit to climb up, it also takes a different flight path. Yeah, it does actually look like it's cleared up a bit, so we should get some good flying conditions, hopefully. I'll be intrigued to see what we get up towards Helsinki though. So that's all programmed, ready to go. Pick out legs. No, so it's got Buddler just there, so because I did the airway, that's where it would have picked it up. We get, that is actually pretty good there, I'm happy with that. Come down here, turn that one on. No, I need to go down there. There. Turn them on. Then let's take off. Jump up to here because we got some. It's control 7, is it? Yeah. Come on. Control 7. Right. 6. Thank you. There we go. Put some of that on. On. Yeah, that's both. Start pump can go on. Fuel heat can go on. Should be good. Alright, so down to here. We are airline pilots. The days are always sunny above the clouds. Yes, pretty much. That's what I love, like when you fly, getting up above the clouds, and it's just awesome. Especially when you actually get into the clouds. That's 34. Because it's nothing beats like flying through some clouds. It is unreal. Landing lights can go on. Alright. Make that GPU. Sure, our door. We got the doors open. Oh, we're good. We can push back here, and we'll start our engines on pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. This is ground. Stand by.
I don't know why it's doubling up for me. No idea on that one.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Okay, sir. The bypass
Parking brakes
pin
are
is
set.
installed.
You may
all
lift.
doors and hatches closed
Parking
and all
brakes are
ground
set.
equipment
You
is
may
removed.
lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Okay.
Standing by for pushback. Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay.
Parking brake
Cleared
set.
for push start. Okay. Cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking
Please
brakes are
release
released.
parking brake.
Parking brakes are
Commencing
released.
pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the
pushback. You
sequence.
can start the engines.
It will start in the sequence.
That is really confusing and irritating. A bug maybe? I don't know. Didn't realise I had multiple tugs trying to push back this thing. What's it take? 5 ground control people just to ground crew just to do this. I'm guessing Sean is on the active. Okay, head this way. Bad weather over that side, I believe.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake. Okay, pushback
Parking
completed.
brake
Please
set.
set your parking
Parking
brake.
brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
That is the weirdest sound I've ever heard.
You may disconnect. Ground. You may
So we
disconnect.
do need to put on some hydraulic.
Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Check
Okay,
that
sir.
out.
Holding position waiting for the visual.
Pin has been
Thank you and
removed. See you
goodbye.
at the side.
Holding
Have a
position
good
waiting
flight.
for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
I've escaped, I shouldn't be there. Navigraph wants updating. Oh no. It's definitely one of them days where updates do not seem to work. That's the first time I've ever had a pushback tool repeat itself multiple times. Why are we not getting any? Oh, we got no air. Okay. Now we should start. Whoops. Let's have to turn the APU air on so it actually gets air into the engine.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in life,
Like, click over.
maybe we should stay in bed. Pretend that everything's the same. Just a little paper.
And engine 1 is going. That's good. Start our right engine. Does take a little bit to start this.
We said forever, whatever means nothing. If we don't give it all we got, we can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over.
Wait for it to click the gen off. Must be a wee bit cold. There we go. It's happy. Good. So that can go off. That can go off. We can turn you off because we don't need you. Turn the air off. But we're going to put our packs on. And I believe we're good for taxi. So alright. Should be good. Deny access for you. Reset the camera. Now we're up and going. What is it? 37 minutes into the stream, we're finally taking off. Yay! Kind of feel a bit, I don't know, it just, yeah. Normally it's a better, normally it doesn't take that long. So can you hear, what's the sounds like as well, guys? Can you hear the sim? Can you hear the engine sounds as well? Jump out and see if we can hear them. Oh yeah, you can hear them. I can hear them, but I don't know about you guys. We've got 2D there in the C700. Got Shawndale in the 737-700. I wonder what livery he's in. I believe he may be in something like a British Air or something like that. Not sure on that one. It might be a livery that I don't have. I'll tell you what though, this is a nice looking airport. It's really nice looking. So, we're doing that. We're just going to program this. Should be good now. 7th. Oh, the British Air livery. I tell you what though, I did see one in the, I was in one in this, and it actually looked really nice. I was so close to getting out and doing a flight in Britain. So close. Because it was the old British Airways livery as well. There was another one that I found, which was the still polished American Airlines livery. But here's a question for you, Sean and 2D. Was the MD-80 series ever popular in Britain? So like, was it ever flown by British Airways or any other airlines that you guys have over there, or not? Because I know it was like obviously really popular in America. Yeah, that's I'm gonna have to find out about that. Because it'd be interesting, because I'm pretty sure they will use more for like your hotter style and humid style weather. But obviously over in Australia, like, you know, Western Australia, Northern Territory, that type of thing. But they were more your Boeing 717s and your Fokker 100s. However, I did find out actually our so we got a air museum in Adelaide, and it's actually got a BAE 146 in there. And I believe it's also got a, what was it? There's a couple of aircraft in there. What was it? Oh, Fokker F-27 Fellowship with probes on board still. But I did watch I watched a clip today of the guy that bought Elvis's old school plane. I'll tell you what, that needs a bit of work to restore it. But man, the boy knew how to fly in luxury. I know that much. Well, absolutely awesome. Like, could you imagine flying back in the 60s and 70s with a TV? I mean, we do it now because you got like, yeah, your touchscreens and stuff like that. But back then it would have been quite radical, I guess. So we got a long taxiway here. So while we're doing that, we're going to jump down here and get our trim up. I believe we go. There. Should be good in there. Oops. That did not go to plan. Note to self, do not let Wes steer your plane. Yeah.
You know that I hate being alone, yeah. I take it one man, you know my tank I kinda live. Now won't let you to one out and there. You looking so fly again, that chingles.
Sorry, I was just mowing the grass.
We better be better friends. Oh, we the mundane and dead. Oh, cover mine, I don't want taking all my chances, babe. I've been wondering, she got energy. That's how she got tying out, oh, you're my queen. I've been going on through my home.
We'll pull up on white here. I think Sean's gonna do a rolling start there. Here for takeoff, Seandale 46. We're going to tuck in behind him because we're going to do a rolling start. I do it the delay between your sim and YouTube, still on the grass, about 30 seconds for YouTube. Yeah, I think that's because of the issues I had there before, so there's not much I can do about that one, unfortunately.
V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up, lights out. Flap 0.
Up 0, and let's chuck her into it.
Slats retracted.
Oh, oh, don't you dare. No, don't you dare. Good. Damn autopilot. Damn autopilot. Why are you not climbing? Oh, autopilot does not want to be happy today, does it? Alright, we need to get this onto track. So, jump into there. Where are we here? We need to go. Where do we need to go? Alright, so we need to go. Play. Alright, I should get it happy. We need to put some icing on. Crank that right up, we should be good. Till we break through this. This is some gnarly weather here though. We are on nav track, so get it happy again. There we go. I love how the light works on there, like how it pulls up. That is cool when it does that. I'm like a beast today. Take my lights off. And she climbed really well, isn't she? That livery just looks so awesome. Believe, what are we, 6,000, we put on mode, keep it happy. Breaking through cloud now, so I should be able to chuck these off. Drop this back down. It's a climb like a little space rocket today. Getting some good lifting thrust, like it's really liking this weather. So the actual livery for this is an actual proper MD82 as well. It was actually owned by Finnair, so that's pretty awesome. So Oscar Hotel Lima Papa Charlie. That's pretty adamant to get up into cruise pretty quick. Make sure it's maintaining good speed. This does like to tend to throw spanners at you. Oh, it's happy as Larry. Well, that is really happy there, isn't it? Yep, no warnings, no, we're good. So this is the other detail that I like about this livery as well. So this is something that the Qantas one doesn't have. So just here you got Finnair MD80 on ground emergencies. First off, so fuel levers off, fire handles pull firmly and rotate, APU fire go off, captain order on ground emergencies, and basically goes through all that. So that is actually a pretty cool feature, and I believe there's even a few other hidden things. I think they've even done the interior, so we'll take a look at that as well. Oh, they have. Oh wow, they've obviously put in the blue seats for Finnair, and I believe you can just see the safety briefings brochures. I wouldn't dare come home if I got a C or below. Why did they think it was good to have an F on the tail? I don't know on that one. I don't know on that one. But oh, there you can just see it just there. G'day Skeleton with Skin who loves space stuff. Welcome to stream, mate. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that is cool. So they've actually really done some high level detailing on the livery here, like escape slide, open airplane door. Oh, that is heavily detailed. That is really good. That is, I'm impressed. Except for the fact being that that looks like your door at home. So don't know on that one. But yeah, it does have a big giant F there, doesn't it? We're at 19,000, still climbing. Getting some good weather now. Oh, look at that. Fucking everyone. Yeah, it is. It is unreal. Like, but this livery was just on the flightsim.to, and I'm really impressed with the quality of it because it pretty much like the real thing. Let's take a look, see what else we can pick up what they've done. They got NB83, they got the flags. I'm interested to see what's on this side. Let's see if we can pick it up. They got the One World sticker there. That's cool. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh. That would be a nice one. Thanks for that, Sean. That is just... No, that is impressive. G'day, AK Draws, new sub here. Welcome, mate. Thank you for subbing. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hugely appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the flight. Feel free to jump along as well. So type in !mark flight plan, and that'll give you the flight plan details. So we currently just left Vienna. But thank you. But I tell you what, this weather looks unreal now, like compared to what we were flying through before out of Helsinki. And we also fly on the West USA server as well. But you're more than welcome to jump on board, fly along with us, hang out and chat. Ah, so it looks like just the British Caledonian flew Mad Dog from the UK. Well, that's interesting, because I'm guessing then they were just more of an American thing, like, because you sort of had the Jetstream as well there as well. What graphics card and CPU are you running there, AK Draws? So you can run this on a 1650 Super. I'll Google the minimum specs for you, buddy, and we'll see what we can come up with. Thank you there, Sean. Yeah, so an i5 770 with 1660 and 32GB RAM should be fine. But the absolute minimum that you can do is this. So that's the absolute minimum, but I would highly recommend probably a 770 and a 1660, but it can be played on the original Xbox One and Series X and Series S as well. However, some aircrafts aren't available on the Xbox. Example, the Mad Dog just here cannot be purchased on the Xbox, being that this is a very high level study plane. I don't know if there's, I'm not 100% sure if they're looking at bringing this one to Xbox, I'm not sure, but I don't know how they would implement it, being that it's so study level. Because yeah, it is a pretty intense plane, this one. And you can also cloud game it as well, so I have tried a bit of cloud gaming, not so much Flight Sim, but a couple of other ones. It does work really well, but I guess that depends on the device you're using as well. I know that Garmi's cloud gained onto his TV, so but I know you can do that as well. But there's so much content that is available for it, so I believe this one's about £75, which is about 116 Australian dollars, give or take. But it's quite expensive plane, this one. But the add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator later, there are AK draws are endless. There are heaps. Oh, it just wound down a bit. What's it? Alright, so put it into cruise. I wonder why the engine's... So that's the other thing I love about the MD-80 is the engine spool sound when it winds down. It sounds so cool. But I'd say probably engine sound in this game, in this sim, would be the 146. It's got beautiful engine sound, and maybe the PC-12 Coronado's got good engine sounds as well. Especially the reversers sound genuine, like a proper reverser. I get a lot of PC-12s fly over my house, and they've got a very unique sound to them. Very unique. I use the Xbox One via cloud as it can't be downloaded on the original Xbox One. That was okay, much better than we had 5 years ago. Oh, I can imagine that. Like, well, see, I was playing a bit of GoldenEye on the cloud gaming. Yes, the 414, beautiful sound in 414. The 414 though is in its a league of its own. It's just, oh, you want an aircraft that's good value for money. That is a good aircraft that's good value for money. I believe you can get it in the store now as well. Yeah, especially down low, like when it's idling, it just sounds, oh, sounds like a proper piston, like the nice little rumble. Another one that's got good sound would be the DC-6 when you get her up into some high RPM and she starts sounding like what she's supposed to sound like. Yeah, it's not like back in the days when we had the 8-bit sounds where it was I can't do the sound, but yeah, the old Super Mario and all that sounds. But it'd be interesting to see like what sort of the Fellowship sounds like and stuff like that when it comes out. I tell you what though, looking at that, the F on the tail and the way the tail shapes, like with the T on it, is just looks unreal. Only thing I think it's missing is maybe a bit of wing flex. That would be cool. That would be cool. We're currently at the moment, where are we on our little map of things? Let's have a look. So we're headed out west. We are in Shizeki. We're getting close to Furak. So we've done a bit of travelling today. So we're out of Austria. We actually do go past Berlin as well before we cross the ocean and make our way into Helsinki. It's a bit of a unique one, like there's a lot of land that we're covering on this one. So Czech Republic is where we're in now, then we go a little bit into Germany, cross over a little bit into Poland before we follow the basically I don't know what they would call it. They basically head over water into Helsinki. It's a very interesting flight though, considering like how the way it's got to actually go to get to Helsinki from Vienna. That's, I'm guessing that goes by wind. There's some absolutely amazing weather here though. So I'm going to turn on my weather onto the lantern and I'm actually going to see what's around. It's actually looking like... Oh, there's a bit of a snowstorm around Helsinki. G'day Mini, welcome to stream. G'day Mini, welcome to stream, hope you're doing well. Yeah, it looks like a bit of snow around Helsinki, so that's going to be a bit interesting. So we're making a bit of icing. Ooh. Watch it fall out sky. Oh, a little bit of turn here, so getting some good ground speed though. Like, what are we sitting at? 433 knots. We may get some good wind actually on the way back, I reckon. That's just absolutely beautiful flying conditions. But welcome Midi, welcome to the stream. We are flying from Helsinki, from Vienna to Helsinki in the Mad Dog MD-80 in the Finnair livery. And then we are going back from Helsinki to Vienna as well. You like this song? What's this one? I believe this one's Again and Again and Again by LVLY. It's a good song actually. So Epidemic Sounds has some pretty good music on there as well, like a bit of variety, a bit of different sort of styles. So I always try every couple of weeks just to see what's around, or what is in the Epidemic Sounds, and try and add a few more to my playlist. Morning Dale, what's stream mate? Hope you're doing well. He says morning streamer, morning Sean Dale from Indiana. Hope you're doing well mate, welcome. How's the weather over there this time morning there, Dale? Got some absolutely beautiful clouds below us just here. I believe Tootie may actually be in the clouds or just sitting just above them. I know Sean's up with me, yeah, he's at 34. Unfortunately the MD-80 cannot catch the 737 there too well. So apologies for not streaming this on Saturday as well, just wasn't feeling the best actually, so took a rest day and went out and watched a bit of racing just to relax as well. I think Monday actually suits this one really well. Tootie says he's just above. Ooh. You get any turbulence from the clouds there, Tootie, or not? Because the weather's actually absolutely beautiful. The weather I kind of like to fly in, like in real life. I love just sitting above clouds, I love and that as well. And then especially when you start coming down and you can't see, and then you break through the clouds, you can just see the airport and stuff. Yeah, I was going to say, there would be a tiny bit. I reckon there would have been heaps here today because we actually dropped in temperature, so we're actually cooler now and, well, cooling down. We actually had rain, which was a real shock. So most of the morning it was cold, gloomy and rainy, which is rare for us. I filled the rainwater tank back up, so that's good. But I'm actually in track pants in the middle of March, so that's a bit odd there. But also to let you guys know as well, so this weekend is in Australia, we have daylight savings. So daylight savings is ending for some states and territories in South Australia this weekend, so we would actually move back an hour. So for me, it's currently 8:54 p.m. I'll actually move to 7:54 p.m. So I believe Brett and Shane and Big Jacko time will change as well. But just remember to keep an eye out for that as well, because it may be listed now as the time that it is, but it may change because I believe it's like Sunday 2 a.m. at my time, which I'll find out what GMT is for that. Just give me a sec. So it'll be a GMT of about 4:30 in the afternoon, or 9:30 in LA is when our time will change. Yeah, I can't remember on Shane's. I know that I think he goes, yeah, because he's behind me at the moment, but he actually goes in front by half an hour. But I think he doesn't change. I know Brett definitely does, and I do. So streams that are normally listed at like 8 p.m. will probably be 1 hour earlier for you guys as well. So Because obviously we're coming into the winter months here in Australia. Which is going to be weird because I'm actually going to start seeing the sun go down about 5:30 in the afternoon, not 8:30. Yeah, I think I definitely know Brett moves an hour. But it actually works in really well because it means that... does it? No. Yeah, because it's WrestleMania weekend as well, so... I think that might start at like 9 o'clock for us on the Sunday and like 10 o'clock on the Saturday. There's obviously 2 nights on that one. Looking forward to that. It's going to be some... an awesome weekend watching that. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Love my wrestling. And WrestleMania weekend is probably like one of the biggest weekends there is. Be awesome to go see it live though, I reckon. That'd be cool. I bet I can drive from Vienna to Helsinki DTS Bank before you complete this flight. Yeah, probably, Mitty, probably. See, what's it roughly saying from Vienna to Helsinki for you? It's a bit busy right now though, so I won't be able to drive just yet. Well, we are doing a return flight as well. But maybe from Vienna to so from Helsinki to Vienna. Sean says we now have sunrise at 6:47 and sets at 19:25. The curtains open much longer now. Yeah, because usually obviously starting to warm up, so be interesting to see what the weather's like come summertime for you guys, because obviously this year is the Ashes, so yeah, we do not want that to rain out. It's some late nights and them days, because that's like 2-3 a.m. in the morning for me. I'll be staying up for it as well, because big rivalry. But here's the question though, Sean, is summertime, so the summer months when it is the longer time that your curtains are open, is that more popular for you guys to sort of be, as a country, to be out and about? So like, you know, you'll see people at parks having picnics or out at restaurants and stuff like that, because I know over here in Australia it's usually the busiest time for hospitality is that summer months, because a lot of places do like live music on Friday night. A lot of places will open up al fresco dining just for summertime because it's cool, warmer. So it's a little bit, and there's always sort of things on, like whether it's an outdoor event or something like that, because the weather's better. Summer of rain, then with Ashes being here, blame you for that. It probably will. But that's on my cards one day. I would love to do a Lord's test. But I mean, anything's possible, because I mean, we didn't really have a hot summer. We had like 2 to 3 weeks of it, and that was it. And normally we are hot for summer. And I know that up north, like the Territory, still, and top end of Western Australia, is still having a very late wet season. Like it's still raining and flooding. I've got friends actually in the community, and they can't actually get to Darwin because the bridge that crosses the river is completely, and they reckon it'll take 2 years to build it. So they're waiting for the river to drop down so they can build a low pass. But I love the sound of rain on a tin roof. Summers are always busier for Australia, but can't remember the last time we went out for a drink in the evening. Yeah, because it's... I normally only do like when I go down for a trip to Adelaide or something like that. Because it's expensive. Like I think it's $28, 30. Well, I'm gonna have to convert this. Give me a sec. AUD to pounds. So I'll use the place that I use that I go to at Adelaide. It's about £16 for a schnitzel. And a steak's about £30. But even like Macca's for us, so what's Macca's? McDonald's, let's have a look. The Macca's is about £8 to £9, give or take. Depending on what you order. But yeah, hot toddy's always been popular. Except the only time I haven't seen it popular in summer months is the top end of Australia. It's actually busier in the winter months when it's dry season, because obviously it's tourist season. When I used to work up there's some days I'd pump out 200-300 coffees in an 8-hour shift. That's a lot of coffees. But I still prefer. I love autumn. I think autumn's a good season as well because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's in between. You can sort of you can get away with wearing shorts or track pants. Because it's easier to cool down than it is to warm up. Unless you sit behind the jets of the MD-80 there. But we are currently over Germany at the moment, just south of Berlin. I still love how when we lived in Cyprus we would be in thick jumpers and jeans, but the people on holidays were all shorts and t-shirts. Well, I did that when I was in Tassie, so fun story on this one. So when I used to live in Alice Springs, so Alice Springs is very well known for being quite hot during summertime. So, and I went to Tasmania for Christmas to work, and I remember flying in a pair of shorts. So I've gone from really hot to really cold in a pair of shorts. That's not the bad one. The bad one was, so it comes to an average summer day in Tasmania, and probably about 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees. And they were walking around melting in a pair of shorts and t-shirt, and there's me in track pants and jumper just going, this is nothing. Because I was so used to Alice Springs weather. Big Jacko says, g'day, 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 Big Jacko. That's a tongue twitch for you. Bet you can't roll that off your tongue. Welcome to the stream. We are currently over Germany from Vienna in all the way to Helsinki in the Mad Dog MD-80 in the Finnair. I haven't got the expansion pack though yet, but I tell you what, I've seen some clips on it there, Dave, and it does look awesome. It looks like it's going to be a really cool add-on. I've had some experiences with Cody. Yeah, because because that's the eastern state weather over there, like 4 seasons in one day. So Dave, we're just talking about weather at the moment because for the first time since about October, I'm in track pants. Yeah, probably will be actually because I'm tempted to fly the 88, so the long range one, because think, what's the range of that? Like 4,500 nautical miles? Yeah, and it's a good price, like £25, which is 40-50 bucks, I believe it was. Because it'll put it on par with range-wise the A320, 737. It's not going to be as quick, but yeah, it's going to be up there, and it's got the more powerful engines in it as well. The Pratt & Whitneys are on there as well, so that's the other thing. It's going to have a bit more grunt to it. But mind you, there's so much coming out soon. It's like you've got your figure. You got to sort of look at it and go, "Oh, what do I want?" Yeah, about 48 bucks, which for an add-on, for an expansion pack add-on, is pretty good. Because that's 2 highly detailed aircraft for the price. And once I did a fun run marathon in full winter clothing. Oh, Mitty. Right. Can anyone in chat beat that at all? Or do we give the crown to Mitty for the most? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, all I can say, Mitty, is why? What were you thinking and why? Oh, I tell you what, I've got to know Mitty pretty well. We've had some awesome conversations, and he's a really amazing person. And it's been awesome to have him alongside on my Kerbal streams as well, because his knowledge when it comes to aviation is just unreal. I actually had no idea it was hot until everyone mentioned it to me. Aren't I hot? I actually found out that I have really good temperature tolerance. Well, I suppose that's a plus side. What I mean, would that work if you jumped in a freezer all day and say you worked in a freezer all day, or not? Or are you just temperature tolerant to hot weather? But yeah, if anyone in chat has anything crazy like that when it comes to weather or anything like that, feel free, because it'd be interesting to see. Well, I was 12 at the time and I did 14 laps around school. It was a decent size, not too big. Sean says, CTD, have a great flight. Hope it goes smoothly for you. I'm taking off. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. No problem there, Sean. Sorry about CTD, mate. I hope you stay safe, stay well. Catch you on another stream as well. More than likely, I'll probably talk to you throughout the week as well. So thank you for jumping in as well. And I'll catch you on another stream, mate. And thank you. Like, really do appreciate your support in flying along all the time as well, and being a part of the channel. I ran down the beach on a budgie smuggler for fun. Yeah, I could see you doing that, Dave. I could see you doing that. I mean, I got drunk and went through the car wash nude. Typically temperature tolerance for hot weather. I can do the same with cold, but actually how I know I'm cold is when I start to shiver. Yeah, true. Because you used to get some cold temperatures down there, like, we've got nothing on you when it comes to cold. But like, we sit over here and go, oh, we're cold, and you guys just go, yeah, you're cold, yeah. You should just like hold my beer. But I can just imagine you running down the beach there, Dave, in your budgie smugglers. The things you do when you're young. I mean, could you imagine us running down the beach now, Dave, in our budgie smugglers? So budgie smugglers, ladies and gentlemen, are a pair of bathers, basically just jocks or undies designed for swimming. So, you know, you can see the full package, pretty much. Mitty says, hold my VB, mate. Cat's piss. I suppose, well, I mean, the West End draft isn't any better. I prefer Spirits, like, Spirits are a lot nicer. Speedo. So speed there, James, is 434 across the ground. Let's bring it up on here. So just on here, 434 ground speed. Type in exclamation mark server, exclamation mark flight plan, and that'll bring up the details as well. Wouldn't do it now. No, oh no. Only because like it's illegal to whale hunt in Australia. No, not calling you a whale, by the way. Not an image I want to have in my mum. Oh no, no. Yeah, I'm on the fence with VB. I have it for the Aussie authenticity, but not quite for the enjoyment. Try. Oh, Budgies and Speedos. Yeah. Oh, thanks, James. I completely. Yeah, it just clicked. They're also called hogs, aren't they, as well? In some places, I believe. But yeah, I prefer like Great Northern. Middy's a nice beer, but I'm not a huge beer person. But I do like me. Yeah, definitely a Great Northern and a bit of James Boats, so a bit of Tasmanian beer. Cascade's not too bad, but I like me traditional proper Tasmanian apple ciders, like proper. I've never been able to work that out, Dave, on that one. I've never been able to. I know you fly this sometimes. Have you ever worked out that at all? As to why or not? Because yeah, I've never been able to work out why. I mean, it still flies, so, and it does everything I want it to do, but it's, yeah, I've just never worked that out. I can't obviously get the WXR to work, which is the weather radar on there, because that definitely won't work. Because I don't think it's quite implemented into the Mad Dog just yet. I know it's in the works. I'm gonna have to look into that. I've got the full manual for this, so I'm gonna have to read into it, because I know that she's temperamental to start, and there is usually a lot of different bits and pieces that you need to do, so something like that may just be a little trick. Because one thing I'll show you, Dave, is on this here, when I can rotate it, come on. These little switches here, I never knew about, and what they are is they're your pneumatic feed, allowing you to get air into the engines. Without them on, you're not going to start. So all those times that I couldn't get this thing to start, and it just ended up being those switches. Didn't even know about them, because they're tucked away and stuff like that, but I'm still learning this as I go along, every sort of stream and stuff as well, sort of learning how to fly it. They have recently done an update on it as well, but the VLR is definitely something I'm gonna have to look at and go see what it is like, because I would love to fly this proper, like, authentic. Because it is a really good little cruiser for a small airliner. I'm wondering if it's got something to do with like radio or something. I know I haven't played around too much with the ILS on this yet either. Being that it's a bit more fiddly to program, because this doesn't actually give you a top of descent either. You've got to manually control that yourself. Dave is a control wheeler. Yes and no. I've seen him actually get this up and going pretty well. He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to flying aircraft as well. But he probably knows more about the 737 than what I do. Obviously, because what's control E? Yeah, exactly. I've done that a few times. Nothing like control eating the DC-6 up in midair when it decides to spit an engine out at you because it doesn't want to start or it stalls. So we're just doing a turn here. Yeah, I noticed that. I tried to give you a challenge and you on a real hard one, and within about, I think it was 5 minutes, you found one. But that's what I love about the community though, Mitty, is everybody's knowledgeable when it comes to aviation in their own way. Everyone's unique in their own way when it comes to that stuff as well. So my name is Wes. So I'm also known as Letter Rapier 709 or LR 709, or say Majibus 1. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Hey Dave, that looks awesome. What it's gonna be. So the ATR was flown in Australia under Virgin Australia. It was very common on the eastern states and in Western Australia. I'm not 100% sure if they continue flying it. I believe it was the ATR, I think it was the 700s that they were flying. I know it's quite common in New Zealand, so I can't wait to see what a New Zealand livery looks like in that. But they're going to be an awesome little turboprop. Probably, hopefully, one of the best turboprops we're going to get for the time being, because I would love to see some more come in, like your Dash 8s, your Saab 340s. But they're very versatile because they were designed. The reason Virgin Australia flew them for a lot of FIFO flights is because, similar to the MD-80 and the Boeing 717s and the Fokker 100s, is they were very good at coming into those airports that may not have sort of proper facilities that would accommodate aircraft. They're like the lower, slower, so easy to get on and off. Oh, yeah, not a problem there. Yeah, so I was when everyone was watching a bit of everyone. But yeah, I'm Wes. I'm a aviation flyer person, whatever you want to call it. Probably not that great, but I enjoy it, and that's the main thing I like. I enjoy it, and if I stuff up, I stuff up. I love great, good content. Dave, I was gonna say Dave knows that one as well. But yeah, I'm interested to see if there is any ATR left in Australia. I don't think I've seen any at Adelaide. I know there's a few 146s left, a few Fokkers left, because they're switching to the Q400s for most of the fly in, fly out runs. I'll quickly Google it and find out. Because it was Virgin Australia Regional that they actually flew it on. Fleet. Yeah, so the former fleet, they had the ATR 72 500 and 600. They both retired in 2020. They had 6 and 8. They got them in 2015. But they don't actually use them anymore. They only had them for 5 years, which is surprising though, but I'm guessing they got rid of them because of the, yeah, well, they were going broke. I do know though, Rex is going into talks with ATR to basically replace their Star 340s. Because Rex has actually picked up the a lot of the FIFO modding there. Oh, there we go, Dave. How was your Rex flight as well? Yeah, not long ago, actually. Not long ago. It would have been when the Virgin went belly up and they were selling everything. Because that's about the time Rex went, ooh, we could buy some planes. And that worked out really well for them because they wanted to jump in on the market there. So Toll actually has 2 ATR 4272s. Are they... I'm guessing they would be mainly used as on the East Coast there, James, hey? Like between, say, Hobart and Melbourne and Sydney and all that, like where a smaller freight plane like that would be ideal, because obviously a lot of freight moves through, so you'd want to try and get as much as you can, or as many planes as you can. Because I think most of the freight planes that we have over here are the 146s. But we handle a lot of freight from Qatar as well. Because usually, I think we usually got a daily flight that comes in from Dubai. We did have Air New Zealand at one stage as well. Rex is just... Rex is second to none. Their service is unreal. Oh, Bankstown. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking that, because Bankstown is where most of the freight comes from Sydney anyway. So I didn't think it'd be like NT or something, because most of the freight in NT is usually shipped on a train or by bus. Sometimes by aircraft, by plane, but not too often. Because the weird thing is, for those that don't live in Australia, our freight network is very, very clever as to how they do it and how they move stuff. So we run everything from trains to semi-trailers or road trains to aircrafts and stuff as well. So it's unbelievable how it actually all works. And as someone that's worked in places where you do get a lot of freight in, it's unreal how it all comes together and pieces all together to work. So we used to have a truck that used to come in from Adelaide, where it used to drive about 12-15 hours to get to us on the dirt. And it would have about 8 stores of stock on board. So 3 trailers, 8 stores. And we'd also have a train that used to come up on, so all the rest of our stock from Adelaide would come up by train to Alice Springs and obviously come out on a different day. So it was really amazing as to how it all worked out, because they would always work out, okay, what stock needs to go where at what time, like what are they going to use most. So all our fruit and veg and frozen products and stuff like that used to always come in by out of the store truck, and then stuff like toys or special customer orders, like maybe they've ordered a TV, it would always come up by train, because it was able to be transported a lot better and stuff like that as well. But I think West Australia, for example, I know their freight system is always a day behind. So unlike where I am here, our mail is Monday to Friday. In top end of Western Australia, their mail is Tuesday to Saturday. It always runs a day behind. So it's pretty cool to as well, and just the way like aviation works in Australia as well. Like Adelaide Airport, for example. I know first thing on a Thursday morning at 6 AM when there's about so you've got Jetstar, Rex, Qantas, and Virgin all flying out to various destinations at the same time, plus your regional ones, plus your FIFO runs, so probably 30 aircraft in the space of an hour, maybe. And it's, yeah, and it runs all so smoothly. Not that time. I believe the ATR comes out next month, only a couple of weeks away, I believe. Hopefully it's a good price as well. We're just about to come across into the water here as we leave the top of Poland here. Why are we descending? What is going on here? I do not want to descend. Thank you. I think the Atlantis is having an easy feat because it's telling me we're at 31,675 feet. We are not at 31,675 feet. But we're cruising pretty well, like, happy. Alright boys, chuck your fishing rods out and go fishing over the water now. I'd love to do that, eh? Like, go fishing off a helicopter. Okay, time to race you. I'm only about 489 nautical miles from landing there, MIDI. So I may land before you. You put on heavy cargo as well. Ooh, ooh. So saying approximately an hour for us. And you have 1 hour, MIDI, 1 hour. And bearing in mind, we actually have to slow down as well, so... But I dare say you can't go as quick as me. I'm sitting at 456 knots across the ground. I don't think your truck could go that fast. I can't drive on 1 hour. Well, we are going to do a return flight biddy as well, so maybe the return flight might be a good one to chase me down. Because you're going to get a head start anyway, obviously, when I get up into the climb. You cannot go back? Okay. Not a problem there, Big Jacko. Have a good one, mate. Have a good sleep, but thank you for jumping in. I hope you have a lovely evening. Catch you on another one. Not enough time? Nah, fair call on that one. So T2D cruising along there next to us. You open your personal save so you can speed. With the I'm guessing the 1,000 horsepower truck there. I need to jump into some of that again. A bit of ETS there. Loving this flight so far. It's like just awesome flight. Like the weather's just really turned it on. Be awesome though if they implemented like cabin service on this, so you can get into the cabin and do cabin service. Gotta start streaming with me. Yeah, definitely have to. I've been meaning to obviously do it alongside Brett as well, like we used to. I must warn you though, I'm a bit of a I'm a bit of a lead foot in ETS2. But yeah, no, definitely need to get back into it. The biggest problem I got is I got so many games that I want to stream. It's like, where do I start? Because obviously I've got this, I've got Kerbal, I've got Farming Sim, I've got F1, Forza, Cricket. Oh, the list goes on. I'm in my 4-trailer truck play. I'll be taking a while to set my truck up actually. Yeah. I take no prisoners. It's because I'm such yeah. I'm a very aggressive racer. But we need to get into some more F1 as well. I believe Brett's doing some this weekend. It'll be 59 minutes from remaining. What's your thoughts on this one, guys? Do you want to see the return flight? As this flight will push us right on that 3-hour mark, or should we save it for the return flight for another day? See what you guys want to do. Because the return flight, I believe, is about 2.5 hours. That'll push us to a 5.5 hour stream. So now you're probably looking at another 3.5, 4 hours of flying. Got to start programming this for the synth. Yeah, Mary Motherboard, thank you for a very fantastic light. Yeah, I'm wondering whether 2D, whether we do it on another stream. Lunch and gym? Oh, what's for lunch? Thank you, Barry. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. That makes sense. Yeah, it does. Kind of not. But do you guys want to see the return flight, or would you like to see it on a later stream? Possibly do it on the weekend. It might crank out the... Ooh, could crank out the 737 for that. Could also crank the DC-6 out for it. That could be an interesting one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I've had a really good thought, so I'm going to put up a poll on this one, guys, because I want to get your opinion and as to what we do in that as well. You could also do that there, MIDI as well. So we'll pop a poll up, we'll see what everyone wants to do. Because I do have some pretty cool other flight plans made up as well that I could easily do on the weekend as well. We'll leave this up until the end of the flight as well, so they'll give everyone a chance to have a vote. Because we did have issues at the start, MIDI, as to why it took so long to get in the air. Streamlabs didn't want to work, and then the cam didn't want to work, and then they did want to work, and yeah, it was just... So we're running nice and smooth now, so that's the plus side. Your vote should not count. Yeah, not a problem on that one. I've got some good things planned though, Tootie, for so when you come back, I think you'll enjoy. The one I was nearly going to do, it as this one, but got to change it up. But the DC-6 on the weekend might be an interesting one for it. Well, the other option as well there is, I guess, but if we do the return flight this evening, is I may jump into something like the longitude as well. So it's 50-50 at the moment, 50% for flying back tonight, 50% for the return flight DC-6 on the weekend. It's looking like we will do the return flight though, which I'm not fussed about either way. I'd just like to interact with you guys to make sure that you guys are actually enjoying it as well, and so I know what works and what doesn't as well. So it says we're about 30 minutes from top of drop here. But I can probably go down quicker than that. I'm just watching my Volanta as well, just to, because one of the features it shows you is you can actually set your target descent rate, and it'll tell you how long you need to descend, who you got to descend, and whereabouts you need to descend at. I don't know how accurate it is, whether it is accurate or not, but I can only assume so. So it says about 50 minutes, about 389 nautical miles. So we're cruising pretty well, like cruising very well. Plenty of water though. But I'm going to take this time to take a quick little break and stretch, and I'll be right back, guys. I am back. So I had to have a quick little stretch there. We are 46 minutes away from descending. No, sorry, 31 minutes. About 46 minutes to land. reckon we must have a headwind along here. Maybe, not 100% sure on that one. So we'll have a look at the meter, see what that one is for the airport. We're going to EFHA. Heavy snow in Helsinki. Ooh. There's no visibility at all. The same vertical visibility is 700 feet, 700 meters for most of the runways, up to 1100 for 15 and 22. Ooh. So saying 4 left is the best one. I'll tell you what, Tootie, I think we're going to be in for a bit of a funky landing. Especially if we've got snow coming up. That's going to be real poor visibility then. It'll be interesting to see how it lands. There's still some gorgeous weather though. Yeah, it should definitely be a lot of fun. Going to be interesting though to see how well we go. I hope you got some good de-icing in that plane there, Tootie. Interested to see how mine works. That'll be an interesting one though. Like, how would you? Because on the MD-80, you wouldn't be able to see the wings from the cockpit, would you? To be able to tell if they got ice on them. Let alone the engines as well. You can't sort of look out the window and go, oh yeah. But it should be interesting, it should be a bit of fun though. what are we? 40 minutes away. So 311 nautical miles to go. Just give me 1 sec. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. My dinner is here, so I'm just going to turn the camera off. Yeah, late dinner tonight. This will keep me going. Bit of homemade chips and lasagna tonight. How good does the weather look like? Like absolutely, yeah, definitely got cabin service. Now, usually if one of us is streaming and the other one's making dinner, we usually bring it in for the other one. We try to take care of each other like that. But I mean, I wasn't going to say no to dinner tonight because it's like Ninja's homemade chips, and he makes some bloody good homemade chips. But yeah, cabin service at what, 2 hours into the flight with a descent in like half an hour. Just imagine that. Oh, here's a full meal for you, ladies and gentlemen. Just you've got half an hour to eat it in. Did you get some good cabin service on your journeys over there, Trudy? Yeah, most of the domestic routes in Australia are actually really good. Even when I used to fly up north quite a lot, and we were in the 717s and Fock 100, we still got some hot meals, and they time it pretty well. But in all of us, like, obviously travelling around Australia, what was your favourite airport? Especially getting out, yeah, pretty much. But, like for me, on a 6 a.m. flight, a coffee and a snack is not too bad. Especially when you line up at Macca's at 6 a.m. in the morning. I do like Alice's. Alice has got a very, the walk out to the plane's pretty good. However, the only downside to that one is it's quite boring when you got a layover, because it takes about there's a shuttle that takes you into town, doesn't sort of, so say you've got a you land at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, for example, well, say 11 o'clock, sorry. By the time you get into the city on the into Alice Springs on the shuttle, you have to turn around and go back because the shuttle starts picking up for the afternoon flights. Adelaide's a good airport, like it's big and it's open, and it's still doing a lot of work to it as well. Like I think the Vickers Vim has just opened up as well. It's just the security line's a bit horrible at times there. But you've got a whole view of the tarmac from every single gate, which is cool. It does have a very nice vibe, so I really like it as well. And it's very sort of cozy as well, especially with like the piano in the middle as you get in through security. Sorry I'm not talking much, guys. I was enjoying my dinner. Don't mind this song. Start out a scent down.
Everyone's taking their shot, showing all that they got, but they'll be missing the cut.
We're going down about 1,500 feet per minute. It's a very unique flight path, this one though. I may actually call it at Helsinki. Just for the main reason that I'm not. Well, I did just eat, but yeah, not feeling quite crash hot today, so just a little bit sore at the moment. Nothing bad, but yeah, it's just a little bit more. It does get a bit uncomfortable when I do get sore to obviously sit down, so I'd rather not push through and risk it and potentially get worse. So. So, yeah, landing data up. Oh, did not want to do that. Oh. Just having a look at my landing data just here. Up you come. And I've lost it. Pain pain you are sometimes. Sometimes it brings it up for you. There we go. And you know that this zoom in. So what do we? 140 landing speed. Yeah, going work stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. What are we? So 140 should be where we want to touch down at. Okay. Yeah, I was going to do a return flight there, going, but I haven't been feeling that crash hot this week, hence why the streams today. 2.5 hours in, I've just basically eaten dinner. Not much of it, and still don't feel too crash hot, so I don't really want to risk pushing through and sort of making myself worse. So I will be obviously only just doing the one flight, which we're in descent for at the moment. Some lights on. I want to know where the snow is. Apparently it's snowing over Helsinki. Interest on that one. So yeah, Gold, I'm not sure if you see my last stream with Kerbal. We kind of tried to land on Mun in the dark and blew it up. We had a quite insane rocket that had so much power that we still had our first stage when we got to Mun. It was when I was getting the bugs where it kept spitting me out. Oh, it was absolutely funny. Like, we tried to rescue Bob, so we tried to line up Bob, try to speed up time for so it was sunlight, and ended up deciding to land in the dark, and kind of realised that we stuffed up because we had such a long rocket. We had no landing legs, so it hit the ground, disintegrated, and threw the pod out. It was impressive. That rocket we built, oh man, it had balls. And no matter how many times me and Mitty tried, it just would not pick up an orbit. Oh, that's a different bug there going. Judy says poor Bob. Yeah, I know, poor Bob, he got stuck. But these things are bound to happen though, because it is early release, so there is bound to be a few bugs. But I mean, it's hilarious and fun to do because you just don't know what's going to happen. Like, you fly up and get into space, and then next minute your rocket blows up on you. I'm wondering, do I need de-icing on for this or not? Doesn't look too bad. Better than what happened to me last night in Sons. Oh, what happened to you in Sons of Forest with Gami? Oh wow. Oh, that is just... that's harsh. I hate it when they do that. Or when they update a game and it removes like half your save stuff. Used to have that with the old PlayStation memory cards, and they used to get corrupt. And yeah, you'd have all the unlocks for a particular game and stuff like that. And you'd have to go back all the way through it again. Oh wow, that's weird. I've been interested in getting that as well because I've seen Gami play it and it looks absolutely amazing. We're at 19,000 feet. Yeah, what are we? 150 nautical miles out. Already set it a little bit too early, so change it to about 1,000 feet per minute. It'll take about 15 minutes then. It's okay, need some improvements to the controls, like switching weapons and... Yeah, I suppose it would, because it's only just come out as well, but it looks promising though. So as you can see, the little wing lights are out, retracted out. I'll show you this. My little pop-out light has such cool little thing on that. Quite bright as well, like absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm getting into what's it called? Atomic Hearts at the moment, the new one that's come out. Oh man, the swearing in that, it's just whew, makes company makes company of Heroes look like a G-rated game. Let's check out performance here. Performance. Ending EFK. Full left, missions are dry. The landing weight gonna be 5790. It's in kilos, isn't it? 5. I'll do it. 575 low. It's telling me my landing weight's going to be at 211. Probably a little bit. We go 5600. Yeah, it's insane. The swearing in it. R5 then. That's about right, yeah. So, gonna take 1,282 meters to land. We're gonna put on max auto brake. $1,400. Alright, so medium. With some brake. Ta-da. It gives me a rough idea of the landing. Makes it so much easier to have the tablet there. You've got it set up so you can obviously turn light mode on, flight mode, performance, weight and balance. So this runs off of the. This will load in all the weight and balance of the little app that runs in the background that you can program. You can program like all your fuel and stuff like that as well, straight from SimBrief, Navigraph as well. All your documents, so checklist, cold weather operation checklist, as you see there's AOMs, and flight documents, which I haven't got anything in there at the moment. Then obviously aircraft services. Turn that off. What's good is it doesn't go flat. That's plus side. It's minus 11 degrees outside. Ooh, that's cold. Yeah, so it's a cool feature. Like, I quite enjoy it. I'm interested whether to get the expansion pack though, because you get a longer range version of the Mad Dog. So you get the MD88 and the MD83 for £25, I believe. Yeah, about 48 Australian dollars. Why? Oh, okay. I'm gonna work out why it's going this way for. Did it turn you like this, Tootie? This is a bit strange on this one. Okay, is it a bit of flight path there or not? Where is it? Huh. Trying to work out what it's doing. Is it just throwing me in a circle or what? What is it trying to do? I have no idea what this thing is trying to do. I'll fix it like that. Not sure if you watch Missionary Bush Pilot, but he has a great new video on how to make a great approach. Yeah, I'll have to jump in and check that one out. Can you send me a link for that one they're going? Eddie says he's halfway there. I'm trying to work out what my aircraft doesn't want to descend. Like, why it just keeps flying around in circles. Alright. We're going old school. You gonna pick it up for me, or what are you gonna do? This is a nav track, so... Oh. I'm really stumped on that. Is it basically telling me it's going to fly the opposite way? No, not doing that. Alright, take you off. Yeah, it's... I don't know if it's a bug or not on that. I've never done it to me before, but I'm going to have to fly old school. Bit of a different one though. This has only just been freshly updated, so might be a bug. I know on that one. We'll follow 2D and that'll be the easiest way. Yeah, it's really weird because it just basically looped me like right back. So
Slats extended.
oh, there is some definitely gnarly looking clouds just there.
She goes her own way, like I don't give a damn girl. And my God, she owns them.
Any snow down your end yet, Judy? And any visibility issues, or that looks quite interesting.
If you've seen her, I know that you would believe it, 'cause I know that you want her to. Yeah, I do. Everyone's taking their shot, but missing out on the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad.
I reckon this is a bit of snow clouds this year. In cloud. Alright, what have I got a mask caution on for? Okay, yeah. That's alright.
Goddamn, she's so fly. Knows how to ride it. At least better than this. 'Cause if you've seen her, I know that you would believe it. 'Cause I know that you'd want her to. Yeah, I do. Come on and get
Alright, let's reset this camera so we get a perfect position.
I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes them want it so bad.
Alright, need to fix that.
The attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her
Set.
running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on. It's about to get a bit rough. Oh, I can't see anything.
what's in the cup. I think she knows that she drives him crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes him want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. Yeah, it's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to
There's definitely some gnarly weather though.
run in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad. I wanna kiss her, but I know for a fact that she's way too cool. But I want her to.
Oh, we're getting some icing. Alright. There you go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the
Laps 15.
stars, under the stars.
Gear down, 3 green.
Try and get under this cloud. It's definitely icy, isn't it? Problem is, 2D is going to be trying to see the airport because you can't see anything. And I don't have a... Yeah, I'm old. This is old school, so it doesn't really show things too well.
Let's make the most of
They're going to be very
it.
interesting.
Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.
Surely it must break up so we can actually see. Oh, I'm still a long way out. Okay, just got flaps way too soon. Re up. Icy as anything. What is it? 3 degrees outside, but it must be absolutely freezing in the clouds. I see a rainbow. This is a cool song. Still can't see much.
1,000.
Oops. Let me challenge to land. Yeah, it definitely will be. But I'm sitting low and sitting low and a little bit slow at the moment, because it's going to be a lot of finessing. Use my lantern to find the runway. Oh, okay. I think we descended a bit too early here, though, 2D. My center tanks just ran out of fuel. We got G7 in both tanks, in the left and right. Oop, do I want to send that quick? Trust the instruments have been flying a ton of VFR lately and enjoying it. Yeah, I'm trusting them. Yes, I can. I really need to do some VFR, proper VFR flying though. Tootie's on landing. Oops, wrong way. IFR. Yeah. It'd be interesting to do IFR on this because of the gauges and stuff on it. Still working on first copy. Normally you've had like 3 or 4 by now though. I love how they textured in the icing though, that looks so cool. Roger that, thank you. I was going to say, with this weather here, it'd definitely be breezy though. Evie landed now then, Tootie. This is just some gnarly weather, isn't it? Insane. Maxim's pocket, roger that. Can you see the runway though? Like when you get into it? in Helsinki now. Roger, I'm somewhere near Helsinki. I just can't see it. I think he's caught me. I'm guessing your weather though, MIDI does not look like this. Did not see a thing until 3,000. Wow. I can see a little bit just here.
Flaps 28.
This is just gnarly weather. Gosh, I was 1/4 of the way when I heard your aircraft say 2,500 feet, so I freaked out and ignored all the brain walls. Yeah, I slowed right down because we just couldn't see anything. 165 the whole way, damn. But we couldn't see anything. Like, this is just insane. And like, I'm icing up severely. Like, look at that. And I've got my anti-ice on. I'm gonna sit just there, I reckon. At least I can partially see. But this is like highly legal and everything. Oh, now I can't see anything. You try and find that sweet spot. Where it's happy. I can go, so I can actually see and not be like, you know, wondering what's ahead of me. Thank heavens there's no mountains around this way. Definitely, yeah, definitely gnarly weather. The break of the sun in the cloud just there with the sun. Hey Brett, welcome to stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this just on flight 1 at the moment. Only going to do the first flight. Couple of reasons. So first reason was the start of the stream just did not go to plan. So Streamlabs played up, green screen played up, Firefox played up. So had to restart everything. And second, just haven't felt the greatest the last few days. So feeling a bit sore and under the weather at the moment, so don't want to like massively push myself because the return flight is another 2.5-3 hour journey. Oh my god, there you are in the bottom corner. Almost did not see you. Yeah, I'm there. New haircut. How are you, Brett? I hope you're doing well. They're trying to land at Helsinki but cannot see. Are you streaming tonight, Brett? Oh, that is a stiff cross breeze. Oh, okay, cool. Hope she's doing well. Say g'day to her from all of us here. For some reason I keep thinking it's Tuesday. Still, what, 20 nautical? Wow. Didn't realise I was that far out. I still can't see the airport. Oh, the AN2, any good that or? I'll have to check out your stream. That's the new one that came out as part of the Legends, wasn't it? 3 cities and live weather at the beginning of the stream. There's been a lot of people that have had a CTD, so Sean had one as well this evening on here. First CTD this year, wow. And yeah, because you rarely get them as well. Yeah, because I was gonna say you haven't had one for quite a while. Changed to not live weather and was fine. I'm wondering whether, because I think Sean was on live weather as well, so I wonder whether live weather is the cause of some CDD at the moment. Oh wow, so CTD during checklist 2 times and one spawning on the active. I really can't see anything. This is just horrible. I see it being tweeted out, it's just insane, eh? I'm at 300 and I still can't see anything. I don't even know where this is, eh? Yeah, I've seen the pictures of it and it looks quite nice. I mean, if it's causing CTDs, I won't look at getting it. I really want to land under the challenge, but at the same time, I want to be able to see the airport. Ooh, or the runway at least. This is just nuts. Yeah, hopefully. This is, yeah. Not flying conditions. On sale for $14.95. That's a good price, actually. So the upside is I'm slow enough, but I just don't know where the runway is. No, I've got all my de-icing on there, Willie. So everything's on. As best as I can get it. It's just... not sure on that one. window heat. Unless them, man, I reckon it must be broken because I can't see a. Oops, I can't see a window heat. I have to have a look into it properly. I've had some issues putting in active long pauses in most aircraft after loading. Yeah, there's been a few. And people are getting stutters as well. I had poor frame rates. So I think even Sean was getting like 9 frames per second at one stage. No, not VR. Yeah, Ninja, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this is just. Saying about 9 nautical miles away, so it's just up here. Oh, that is just. Yeah, starter's been bad. Willie says, yeah, I got started using my mouse yesterday, bad in the aircraft. And Brett says, yeah, they've been started back. Yeah, so hopefully they get a hotfix out. Oh, so that crosswind is a bit different. Yeah, trying to see it. Oh, always. Always do it. It'd be interesting in VR in this though, like being like that. Tootie said, like you can see pretty much about 300 feet. So that's why I was sitting low. But I came down low way too quick. Should be just up here. Not sure. We'll have a look once we get down. Just. Smart ass. Ninja being cheeky there. Be just up here, I reckon. That the runway there. Alright, found it. Alright. It's going to take a little bit of maneuvering here. Oh, that crosswind. Oh, man. Oh, that crosswind is horrible.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I don't know how I pulled that off. Whew. Windows ice over like the one on my ex's heart.
60 nuts.
Minimums is whenever we want it to be. Garland says, hey, where's you done put your hat in the ring to run the US FAA, you know, a ton more than the guy trying to get the job now. Pretty much. Oz is like, interesting approach today. Shane, welcome to stream, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I noticed that. I think he's all wear. Oh, that weather was just insane. Nah, I can't drift it this one. I tell you what, the de-icing works really well there. Like, I can't see it. Oh, a little bit. Just there. A little bit of de-icing. I don't know if I would, yeah, that was a very unusual landing. So I'm wondering whether the passenger ones are iced up. No, it's just the cabin. Oh, there you go. So there's icing on the engine just there. Yeah, so it's just the cabin that's iced up. Not a problem, Brett. Thank you for jumping in. Have a good sleep, mate. Hope have a good day tomorrow. That is extreme weather VR5. Yeah. I believe the thing is though, Shane. Yeah. If there was a mountain there, it would have been stuffed. Oh, I'm losing. Oh, that's different. Power just went out on there on some of the stuff. Interesting. I didn't. That is. Have you ever seen that before, Shane? Oh. Come on, turn your pain. Oops. Put my toe brakes on, didn't I? Yep. Come on. Yeah, I had a little power out. Alright, you are not gonna move on me, are you? No. Come on. Alright, now I bugged it. Come on. No. He doesn't want to move. I think I jammed my toe brakes on. Alright. Try one more time. Come on. Nope. Well, I jammed them on good. Yep. Oh, there we go. Now I gotta go. No. Doesn't look. Yeah, interesting. Alright. Let's leave it there. It's gonna be a pain. Alright, that does bring us to the end of the stream, guys. Obviously, in our very iced up MD-80, that's sort of halfway parked across the taxiway. I don't know why it doesn't want to sort of turn on the toe brakes today, so it needs to be like everything that sort of went on the stream today, so a bit interesting that. But as I said, it does bring us to the end of the stream. I want to thank 2D for flying along. I want to thank Shaundale for flying along. Thank you to Ozflight for jumping in, Ninja, Brett Plays, Garwin, Mitty, Willie, Thornton. Who else did we have? Dale K. There's a few others as well. The new subscribers as well. Thank you as well. And I'll see you guys on another stream. Have a good night. Cheers.